Hey, how's it going, guys? Captain Kuba here, and today I got a very important confirmation about a future character within the God of War series. I'm talking about the Lindwyrm. So a few months back, I uploaded a theory video talking about this character. You can watch the video by clicking somewhere up here. But regardless, it was a theory video back then. Today I have proof that this guy actually exists within the God of War lore. The place where I found this confirmation is at the first hidden chamber of the Valkyries, near Faye's home to be more exact. Once you enter it, you will notice that a Valkyrie is missing. Instead, you can open a realm tear, which will spawn a few Draugrs and a Revenant. But have you ever wondered why there isn't a Valkyrie here, since all the other ones can be found in identical rooms throughout the game? Well, there is an explanation for her absence. If you look around, you will see a dead dwarf. Next to him, you will see a scroll that tells the story of how he died. This is what it says. To the next poor fool to find this place, you'd be wiser to flee than to brave the dangers within. But count yourself lucky. I came before you to unwittingly free the prior occupant, and die a fool in the process. I came for treasure, and found only death on wings. I tried to step out of the realm, but she wouldn't let me go. It tore most terribly. The tree bleeds for my foolishness. Her magic will surely ripple through this realm for ages, tearing at its fabric. And for what? I'm dead, and she escaped just the same. Why did I fight it? Fool, fool, fool. My only solace is her jailer followed close behind. To Muspel it might have been, or Nilfheim. Either way, she'll be caught. Though they'll need a new prison. I've ruined this one. The Lindwyrm comes for me. So to summarize his story, this dwarf made his way into the room thinking he would steal its treasures, but instead found the Valkyrie. Once he realized what he had just seen, he tried to step out of the realm like Sindri and Brok do throughout the game. But the Valkyrie took hold of him and dealt the final blow. As the dwarf lay there dying, he saw the Valkyrie escape. But close behind her followed her jailer, or the Queen of the Valkyries, Sigrun. She's considered her jailer because she's the one that imprisoned all the Valkyries after Odin corrupted them. Regardless, the dwarf believes she was eventually captured and can be found in Nilfheim or Muspelheim. Now the most important line is the final one, the Lindwyrm comes for me. Once again, I'd recommend you go and watch this video first, as I go much more in depth with this character. But for those of you who want to keep watching the video, here's Cory Barlog's explanation of the Lindwyrm.
She is actually, I guess, in the light in Alfheim. The Alfheim light is for us, as we look at all of this, the lake of Alfheim is kind of the well of a part of the Norse soul. There was one part in the game that never made it in and got cut early on, but there's this thing called a Lindwyrm, right, in Norse myth, and it kind of travels from realm to realm, sort of devouring some of these souls, right, or a fraction or a part of the soul, because the Norse soul is broken up into like 6 pieces, and then would travel to the lake and kind of deposit these souls in there, and then it would go into the light, coming back out, and then sort of go back into somebody else who was born. So it's this fantastic sort of cycle of life that all these different people and the fractions of their souls are going into this well and then being sort of ejected back out to the other realms. The Lindwyrm ended up getting removed from that, but that kind of connection to all of these pieces and putting all of them together means that part of Faye was there waiting for Kratos to come into the light.
To summarize, after someone dies within the Norse realm, a serpent-like dragon comes to your corpse to collect your soul. Next he goes to Alfheim and deposits the soul in the lake, which later goes into the light of Alfheim. This is why Kratos saw Faye inside the light, because Faye's soul was actually there. Something else that's interesting about this topic is that Cory Barlog left a clue of the Lindwyrm in Alfheim. If you go to Alfheim's Valkyrie chamber, you will see a sculpture of the Lindwyrm. Whoever built this chamber had high respect for it. So why is this important? Well, like I said before, since we don't see the Lindwyrm, I wasn't sure if it was completely cut from the game's lore, but this dwarf actually confirms that he exists. What role he will play in the next game remains to be seen, but we do know that Alfheim will be explored much more in the next game. But anyways, what do you guys think about this topic? Is he going to make an appearance in the next game? Whatever your thoughts are, make sure to leave them down in the comment section below. I also want to give a big thanks to my newest members, Ian Stover and Bassam Al-Kurdi. Thank you so much for your monthly contributions. It means the world to me. If you enjoy the content and would like to support the channel, consider doing the same by clicking on the blue join button. And lastly, a big thanks to all of my subscribers and the people who watch my videos. I couldn't do this without you either. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today. Thanks for watching, and remember, go forth in the name of the Lindwyrm.